Welcome back. A 23-year-old Battle Creek man is gunned down at a Kalamazoo Halloween party. Less than 6 months later, the case is already running cold.
In this week's Unsolved West Michigan, News Channel 3's Allie Jenner John tells us why a fear of retaliation is to blame for the person behind the trigger still walking the streets tonight.
This is Kenneth Pratcher, or as his family calls him, Bam, a son, brother, uncle, father, musician. Shot 7 times while leaving a Halloween party this past October. Police say there were hundreds of people at that party. Someone saw something. Someone knows who pulled the trigger, but police say no one is talking about it. In just a few seconds, you'll hear from Kenneth's mom and sister, but you'll never see them. They don't want to show their faces, telling me they live in constant fear and anxiety that the person who took Kenneth's life will come for them next.
At the time when Kenneth got shot, he was leaving the party. And someone that he knew, he stopped and talked to him. But when he got finished speaking with that person, he turned to go to the car, and that's when the person opened fire on him. They shot him 7 times, I'm told. I don't know if he was conscious when they took him to the hospital or unconscious. I don't know if he was calling for me or his sisters or his brothers. I don't know if he was scared or if he was panicking. My baby actually died alone.
The month of October blankets the Pratcher family in grief. A man with a gun taking the life of Kelvin Pratcher in October 2016. 7 years later, just 5 months ago, gun violence again, taking his son Kenneth Pratcher's life too.
We just keep losing people. I don't know. It's just hard.
Leads drying up for Detective Greg Day on the case since the early morning of October 29th, when a Halloween party turned deadly.
I mean, you're at a place with several hundred people, all of them together there for hours, and somebody is shot and killed out in the open. We know people saw it. We know people might be aware of every little detail that happened.
But Day says those people aren't speaking up.
This was a targeted attack, and I absolutely think that it's a possibility that this person was there at this party the whole time. Based on the evidence we do have and where the investigation's gone so far, this wasn't random.
What that evidence is, we don't know. Police sharing nothing but this one crime scene photo and the location of the party.
In the Edison neighborhood down on Fulford Street.
A killer walking free right now. A mother watching her back.
Even at my son's funeral, I said, what if the person that did this to Bam is sitting up here? I wouldn't even know who it was. So that scares me a lot.
A sister who says she's paranoid.
They got him, so what if they try to come after his other loved ones?
And a little boy left without a dad.
His son is the connection that I have to him now.
Yet a shroud of secrecy, as Detective Day calls it, still lingers and still hinders this case.
The reason this case is where it is because nobody who can talk about it is talking about it. And for Kenneth's sake, for his mother's sake, whoever's, take your pick. But somebody who can stand up and do it, they're going to be the reason this case is solved.
Police tell me the day someone chooses not to be afraid anymore and shares the tips detectives need to solve murders like Kenneth's is the day accountability becomes a norm and people start rethinking their finger on that trigger. If you want to be that person or know anything about this case, contact Silent Observer or the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety. In studio, Allie Jenner John, News Channel 3.